Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So I'm gonna go further in on enlightenment because I have a few things to add to what I didn't talk about yesterday. So I'm pretty much just going to go over what enlightenment is, and I guess this is the part 2 to that video, so we can get right into this. So enlightenment. Yesterday I was saying that enlightenment is pretty much an experience that you have of some type of inward illumination. That experience is the inward illumination that comes to you. And I pretty much said that enlightenment translates to light in mind. Now, enlightenment, it is pretty much it is a type of experience that you can have throughout your life, or that you will have throughout your life. It is a vision, but it is more beyond what light and darkness is. Okay, so we know of light and darkness, but enlightenment is able to go beyond both of these. Okay, it is a vision, it is an experience. Okay, and I'm like technicalizing it more in this video, but only because I wanted to go and explain that it is not just light, but it is beyond light. Okay, so there is this type of illumination that you have within yourself, right? But it is most definitely beyond what we have known as light, regular light, okay, and darkness. It is a type of inward illumination, okay, that you are going to be able to witness or experience. And whenever you start to, or the brighter you're able to bring this inward illumination, the more you're going to be able to touch upon very, very enlightening experiences. Okay, and by this I mean so if you start to meditate, and meditation is what I'm going to use to get you to try to understand this. Whenever you begin to meditate more and more, and you start to generate more awareness, you start to expand your consciousness, you are going to be able to be aware of both light and darkness, and this awareness over both is this illumination. Okay, and the more you grow that illumination, the more you brighten it, the more that you are illumined, or the more you are enlightened. Okay, and you can use meditation to do this, but there's many different ways, but I mean, meditation is pretty much the best way, okay, because meditation is found within all the different ways that you use to become or have an enlightened experience. You're going to be in a meditative state throughout each and every different way. So meditation plays a bass role, or meditation is like a bass in all of them, in all of the different ways to get to an enlightened state, because it's an expansion of awareness, and that very consciousness is the illumination, and having that vision or that experience is enlightenment. Okay, and whenever you're going to know whenever it is enlightenment. Okay, because it completely changes everything that you ever knew or perceived, or it changes all of your experience up until that point. Okay, not in a bad way, it just changes it. You know, everything is still the same. And I talked about this yesterday. Everything is still the same, but the world is completely different. It's like flipped upside down. But everything is exactly the same as it was. You know, so very much, it's very much diving into the rabbit hole. You know, because things completely change. But they're still the same. It's paradox as well, which is enlightenment. Enlightenment is very paradoxical in its nature. Um, but what I was saying yesterday is that it is just light, you know. But more so, it's kind of it's more of experience that is beyond light and darkness, you know. But it is also illumination. It is also enlightenment. You know, it is. I want to say it's a type of light, you know, but it allows you to be aware of light as as it allows you to be aware of light simply, okay, and darkness, both of them. I don't want to add to it because I can't really add to it. But meditation is pretty much the way to be able to expand your awareness to the point where you may be able to have an enlightening experience. Okay, people take psychedelics, you know, and they talk about having enlightened experience. They may, they may. I'm sure they do, you know, because it's all about the person and the individual. People do fasts and they have enlightened experience. People meditate, they have enlightened experience. People do yoga, they have enlightened experience. Many different ways to do so. You know, it can even happen very, very spontaneously for no reason at all, you know, to anybody. So I guess it's just different for everybody. You know, whatever, everybody has their own way to reach a state of enlightenment. You know, but once you're there, life completely changes, which I want to say is the best part about it, because what was once very, very superficial or maybe even trivial becomes ever so deep, you know, because it's like going into the rabbit hole once again. Once you wake up or once you become enlightened, once you start hitting peaks of illumination within yourself, you are able to bring a lot to exposure of this illumination, you know, and this helps reveal a lot, you know, that you weren't able to see beforehand. Very much needed, okay, and plenty of enlightened beings out there, plenty, nameless, named, and countless, okay. If you want to become enlightened, then I guess make the intention for it, and take your own journey towards enlightenment. You know, maybe you're already enlightened. You can ask yourself this. Once again, you can connect with yourself, and you can go about unfolding that journey for yourself. You know, it can be a journey, it can be a mission, it can be whatever you want it to be. You know, but enlightenment is not unattainable to anybody. Everybody can achieve this. Okay, and it's not really something to be achieved at all either. More so, it is a realization as well. So the ultimate thing about enlightenment is a realization. Okay, not an achievability. Okay, or something achievable at all. Which is why meditation is perfect for coming to be enlightened, because meditation is becoming aware, and the more you become aware, the more you're going to get in deeper realization. So it is within that realization that you're gonna be enlightened, you know, or you're going to realize your enlightenment, you know, and things completely shift from there in a very, very very good way, okay, or things literally just shift from there, okay. That's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Once again, just going more in on enlightenment. I had to explain that it is something a little bit beyond light and darkness, You can think of it as an experience. You can think of it as a vision. You can think of it as any one of these, and you can use meditation. But you also got to remember, or you got to know for yourself, that enlightenment is not something achievable. More so, it is a realization that takes place within one's life. Okay, so once again, that's going to be it. So I do thank everybody for watching. Once again, peace out. Have a great evening, and one love.